Hello, my friends. This is Debbie, and I'm here from Craft Soup. Today, I'm showcasing all of the wine bottle gnomes that are in my inventory, all of the different styles. And of course, my little miniature pincher, Roxy, is going to help me. She's standing up on the top of the couch right behind my coffee table here. But anyway, today I'm going to showcase these gnomes and talk a little bit about the pricing for my Bazaars. So let's get started. Now, before I talk about each gnome and the pricing, let me just say this, that as you look at this lineup of 6 gnomes, you'll see that they're all different heights. And that's because wine bottles come in all different heights. These are the 750 milliliter wine bottles. This is my classic set of wine bottle gnomes, and my flagship product is this one. The one right here in the front is my flagship gnome. And this guy is the first one I ever designed and created. He's called the Christmas gnome. This one is probably my hottest seller as well, especially at Christmas time. The second one I designed is this one right here in the buffalo plaid. And that's called my country gnome. And he's my second hottest seller. Okay. And then I have the cheerful gnome, this one right here. And I just kind of went non-traditional with him. The fabric is the same style as the Christmas gnome, but just in blue. And some people really like that one. This gnome right here is called my hunting gnome because the fabric, which is super snuggle fabric, has a lot of wild animals from the forest in it. So he's my hunting gnome. And you'll notice that his beard is a lot shorter too. It's not as furry and fluffy. That was just a choice I made. But he's my hunting gnome. The next gnome that I want to showcase is my good neighbor gnome. And he's just a gnome that's in neutral colors, and there are people that really like that color combination. And then finally down here at this end is my joyous gnome. And this is my new one this year. I made him with red cardinals on the super snuggle fabric that I got at Joann's. All right, so this is my classic category of gnomes. And these gnomes cost me about $3, maybe a little bit more to make. And I sell these gnomes for $20. And they go like hotcakes because they're unique novelties. And I don't have a problem selling them at that price. The next collection I want to show you is my sports collection. And just remember that I live up in the Pacific Northwest. And so my Joann store sells sports team fabric for teams that are located up here in the Pacific Northwest. So let me just go through some of these. The first one on the left is the Trailblazer gnome for Portland Trailblazers. And then the Seahawks gnome, the Oregon State Beavers gnome, the Oregon Ducks gnome, the Washington State Cougar gnome, and the Washington Husky gnome. And I sell these for $25. And the reason for that is because the fabric that's on the body of the gnomes is licensed, and that makes the fabric a little bit more expensive to purchase. The fabric ranges in price from $10.99 to $19.99 a yard. But when it does go on sale, the most I can find it discounted at is 30% discount. Whereas the super snuggle fabric that I showed you in the previous collection, that normal price is $9.99 per yard, but you can find it occasionally for as low as $2.99 a yard. That really reduces the cost of making these gnomes. Now on these, I customize the color of the hats to match the fabric that I buy for the bodies. And of course that means that these team gnomes are in the team colors. So let me just kind of zoom in and show you, all of them up close. Trailblazers, Seahawks. You can see how I customized the snowflakes with the team colors. Beavers, ducks, cougars, that's got a silver star on it, and the Washington Huskies. But again, the gnomes in this collection are $25 per gnome. Okay, I have one more collection to show you. Okay, this is my last collection, and this is my military collection. What we have here is the U.S. Navy, the U.S. Army, the U.S. Marines, and the U.S. Air Force. And the fabric that I used for covering the bottles on these is also licensed fabric. It actually, for instance, I don't know if you can see this, but this says Navy. This is under the beard, Navy. Each one of these types of fabric will tell you what the branch of the military is for. And then I just looked it up on the internet to see what the colors were. And the colors are very similar for all of them, but I just went ahead and chose the colors for these gnomes. This is the U.S. Marine Corps. And let's see if I can find where it says that, yeah, the U.S. Air Force. And so, again, this fabric is licensed. And because it's licensed, I charge more for these. These are also $25 per gnome. Now, I will say this, that while that seems like a lot, people who are sports team fans or somehow associated with the military really like these gnomes in their favorite team or in their branch of the military. These themed gnomes really resonate with the customers, and so they sell well too. So again, my classic collection sells for $20 a piece, and my team gnomes and my military gnomes sell for $25 a piece. And I hope that helps you. If you're planning on making these for bazaars, that might get you started in how to price them. Make sure you look for all of your supplies on sale. That's going to save you a ton of money. The other thing that saves a ton of money is if you buy at least 1 yard of fabric at a time, as opposed to just a little piece for a single gnome, because the savings really comes when you buy in volume. All right, you guys, I hope that this has been helpful to you. This has been a really fun series for me to record for you all, and I hope that you've enjoyed it. If you like this video, please give it your thumbs up. That would mean the world to me. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you like these kinds of projects, and hit that notification bell so that you can be notified when the next related video is coming. Okay, that's all for now. Thanks a lot, have a great day, and get ready for the season. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.